Hello and welcome back to 5 Minute Move. I, Danny Trejo, will be leading you through a 6-minute video with a 5-minute workout. Today is Tuesday, which means we'll be doing total body, and this week means I will be demonstrating with dumbbells. However, you can use whatever you have available at home, resistance bands, body weight, doesn't really matter to me. Let's go ahead and demonstrate some exercises. Mobility Iceskater. Get into a wide stance, you're gonna drop to one leg, lunge down, and then come up and bounce on that one leg. Come down as low as you can and come up to that one leg. Then into lunge pullovers. Here, the weight in front of you, step back into a lunge, pull that weight over, and then go switch legs and do it all over again on the other side. Side lever to press. Bring your feet together, squeeze the thighs together, come here, pull that weight up, and get up overhead. Just like so. Every single time for 30 seconds, and we'll switch. And then we have overhead split squat jumps. The overhead part just means you hold the weight up here, drop down, and then one of my favorites, right there. And then overhead reverse lunges. Both weights, ideally, or one. Come back and do reverse lunges. We're rotating every single leg. All right, in 12 seconds, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Oh, they got me a little workout. Might be because I'm wearing these sweatpants today, which is giving me a little hotter than normal. So we're gonna go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Mobility ice skaters. Again, drop down to the left, come back up. 30 seconds on one side. Drop as low as you can and come up. You're gonna maintain that motion, 30 seconds. You can go as low as you can. The reason why it's falling into the mobility section as opposed to stability, because sometimes it can be a stable workout, is you want to focus on that range of opening up the hips and the legs. All right? When you drop down, get as low as you can to the ground on that hip. And you can't do it with weight. Get rid of the weight. Just do it without the weight. Focus on technique over anything. With mobility especially, focus on technique more than anything else. Switch legs. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to the clock on my right side right here. 20 seconds. But hopefully you're not watching this on mute, because if you are, then you probably have no idea what's happening. Or maybe you just can you mimic very well. All right, we're gonna do lunge pullovers here in 7 seconds. And you're gonna alternate every single time those lunge pullovers. 2, 1, and reverse, come up overhead. Back to center, reverse, come back overhead. Make sure that weight goes as far back behind you as you can. You know I'm really big on stretching the muscles and kind of opening up those shoulders, open up the hips, whatever you can. Make sure you do full range. A long muscle is a beautiful muscle. The thing with flexibility is people ignore it because, well, it's kind of boring, I'll admit. The thing is that it's more than just preventing injury. It's also for aesthetics. If you have a nice, long, flexible muscle, think of a yogi. Most yoga instructors are really good at having long but stable and mobile muscles, and you can see that in them. They look healthier, they look better, they're more aesthetically pleasing. So that's really what we're focusing on here for. It's not all just about preventing injury, it's also about making it look good, making it look better. All right, in 12 seconds, we're gonna go ahead and get started on some side lever to press. There's a new workout for you guys. If you've been following me, this is one that has not been around for long. So if you didn't get the demonstration at the beginning, you should have already paused and watched them many times. Begin. All right, feet together. On the side, come across the body. See what I'm doing there? And then, because this is supposed to be a strength portion, you should go heavier weight on this section and go as high as you can. All right. Cross your body as far as you can. Get a nice big stretch. Just like so. And what you're gonna notice is you're gonna do your obliques, you're gonna do your hips, and the shoulder, obviously. We're gonna do that same side for 7 more seconds, and then we're gonna go ahead and switch sides to do the other one as well. Again, heavy weight as you can. The limiting factor is going to be this position right here as you overhead press. Whatever weight you can handle here, the heaviest, do that weight. Because this part right here shouldn't be that bad. You should have already switched sides. Doing too much of this and not enough of this. 15 seconds left, and then we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one. 12 seconds. Now focus on that heavy weight. Remember, move. 5 minutes isn't enough to get a perfect workout, but if you go fast enough, hard enough, with heavy enough weight, you will get a good burn before you have to go into work. 2, 1, and overhead split squat jumps. I'm gonna do 2 weights. So, you can do 1, you can do none if you want to. Ideally, you wanna use 2, because it's total body today, meaning we're working our lower and our upper and our core. So, it's one of the best routines to push through actually. In fact, if you had to choose one workout for the entire week, let's say you're limited on time, let's say that maybe you just want to supplement your workouts with something else like this, today's the day to do that. Tuesday is the best workout. 30 seconds down. All right, so this one's the hardest one. Overhead split squat jumps is the toughest. Your shoulders will start to burn because they're trying to stabilize the weight over your head. Your legs will definitely be burning because you're doing lots of jumps and creating a lot of exertion, a lot of force, which is why this falls into our power section. power, burning as much calories as possible and quickly as possible. So we have 10 seconds left, and then we're going to go into our last one, overhead reverse lunges. All right, which is slower and designed for endurance, right? Designed to burn you off with what you have left. 2, 1. All right. Overhead, reverse lunge, alternating every single time. Just like that. Make sure you keep your hips back. When I go down, if you noticed, I don't do this. See how my knees go over my toes? That's really bad for your knees because, well, it's all quad engagement essentially. It's what's referred to as. This part right here is doing all the work. You want your butt and your hamstrings to do some work too. So when you go to your lunge, keep your hips back, like that, like that. And if you can't do it with a close stance, bring your back foot further back. It'll help you bring your knee back as well. 27 seconds left, and then we are done with a total body workout. You can be excited. I'm a little sad. But won't see you for 24 hours. 17 seconds left. Go, 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 go. All right? A lot of this stuff too is also to educate you on how to do certain movements. You can get an idea of how to implement these movements into your exercises, which is fantastic. We always need to know a little bit more than we already do. 2, 1, and time. All right, thank you guys for being here very much. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I'll be demonstrating with dumbbells for some upper body work. See you then.